I'm Brandon Lang, and this is your Tuesday edition of My 2 Cents. And we'll get to another free pick winner in just a moment after Virginia gets the job done over North Carolina last night. Tonight, we go to the Big Ten. Indiana invades Wisconsin. We'll have it for you in just a second. So here we are, 2 days after Super Bowl winner number 20 of 23. And the high I feel right now, it just doesn't get any better. After watching every replay and every interview and every single perspective on the big game, the only perspective I focus on is the fact that over the course of my career, I have handed people Super Bowl winner number 20 out of 23. Brandon Lang clients are now collecting off big Super Bowl winners 20 out of 23. We called tails on the coin toss over in the national anthem and even told you grab the 16-1 on a first half tie. The greatest part about winning the Super Bowl is that you get to enjoy a win like this for a whole year. People want to say that New England was lucky. I say the Patriots should have blew Seattle out. Tom Brady was 38 for 50 for 320 yards and 4 touchdowns. In the fourth quarter alone, Tom Brady was 11 of 13 for $125. All Tom Brady did against the Legion of Boom was go up and down the field all night long. If not for a couple of Hail Mary passes here and there by Seattle, they get blown out. And it's only fitting that an undrafted free agent, a rookie out of West Alabama, does what Bill Belichick taught him in practice, to jump a route he was coached to do. It all adds up to Super Bowl winner number 20 out of 23. It's the number one mark in this country. It's the number one mark in any country. There's no one in the entire world who's breathing oxygen right now who's 23-2 in Super Bowls for his career. I think you all know that come next year's Super Bowl, it'll be 21. Now, the shift is to basketball. What have I done? Well, we've put up 122 dimes in net profit last week, and over the last 22 days, a $10 bettor has made over $4,000. To do that, you got to win in basketball. 40 dime winner on Northern Iowa outright over Wichita State on Saturday. Don't look now, but since September, a $10 bettor has made over $11,000. That's a whole lot of winning, sports fans. That's a whole lot of winning. So now we get ready to roll up our sleeves and get after winning week number 4 in a row and winning week number 16 of the last 21. Let me say that again, just because I kind of like the way it sounded. Winning week 16 of the last 21. Pretty incredible that Brandon Lang clients have collected from their man 3 straight weeks and 15 of the last 20. Life is pretty damn good. As for the play call, get to more of that in a moment. But for now, let's kick off this week with 20 dime winner number 9 of 12 and get winning week number 4 in a row off to a great start. All right, my 2 cents. The genius of Bill Belichick not calling timeout inside a minute, knowing Seattle had 1 timeout with 3 downs to get a yard and forcing them to throw on 2nd down. You see, if Seattle runs Marshawn Lynch and doesn't gain the yard on 2nd down, they have to use their timeout. By doing that, it's 3rd and 1. They have no timeouts. If they run it there, they can't get their field goal unit on the field, and they lose the game. The whole world knows that if they run it on 2nd down and don't get it, use their timeout, they have to throw the ball on 3rd down. By not calling timeout, Bill Belichick essentially forced Seattle to throw the football and put a defense there to make the play. That's why Bill Belichick didn't call timeout. And my 2 cents today is after the game. Behind me are the Hall of Fame inductees for 2015. But you had a Hall of Famer and a notoriously cheap one at that, because everybody who has come in contact with Warren Sapp at restaurants or valets has always reported to TMZ and the press he's a very cheap man. And my sources tell me among NFL circles, not a very well-liked one. So Warren Sapp, being the brother he is, the cheap brother he is, decides to get him a couple of hoes. They roll up to his hotel room. They get their freak on. And they say, Warren, pay up. Warren goes, hey, I ain't paying up here. Take $100. They go, that's not what we agreed on. Give us our money. And Warren Sapp, being the egotistical pig that he is, the egotistical slob that he is, the bad karma that he is, says, you ain't getting your money, get out of my room. Assaults them, drags them out of the room. He hits them and throws them out of his hotel room. They start banging on his door. He opens the door, smacks them again, and says, I'm Warren Sapp. I'm a Hall of Famer. I'm a Mac Daddy. So these 2 hoes go down to hotel security. They say, we were escorts and Warren Sapp didn't pay us our money and he assaulted us. Hotel security then calls the police. The police show up. They're going to cite the hoes with a prostitution citation. They go up to the room and they proceed to arrest Warren Sapp because they see marks on the hose. And now Warren Sapp is in jail, out on bail. Warren Sapp proceeds to get fired by the NFL Network, fired by Showtime. Now we don't have to look at his fat face ever again. And why? Because you wanted to be cheap and not pay the hose? One thing about life. Hoes work hard for their money, playboy. They work hard for their money. At the end of the day, cheap people always get theirs in the end. You want a reference? See Cheetah Woods. He's cheap and his career's over. And because Warren Sapp decided not to pay hoes what they asked for and not a penny more because he's cheap, the brother ain't got a job. Ha ha! Take that! The Super Bowl gave me a high at a level of 1 to 50. But watching Warren Sapp, who I always thought was a piece of crap for the hit on Clifton and the Packers years ago, finally got his. And that, my friends, is the cherry on top of the Super Bowl Sunday. Now we'd have to see Warren Sapp on TV ever again. Oh, I'm sorry, unless it's a mugshot, which, of course, with the way he is in his past, we're going to see a couple more of those. All right, free pick winner. Indiana rolls in here, 25th team in the country, getting 15.5 from Wisconsin. Now, do I see Indiana winning this game outright? No, I do not. But 15.5, a Wisconsin team that's 8-17-1. Their last 26 against the number, facing teams with a losing road record. They're 1-3-1 their last 5 at home. And furthermore, the underdog in this series is 5-1 against the spread last 6. I will gladly take 15.5 with the Hoosiers all day long. Free pick winner on Indiana. That's it, everybody. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed the rant on Fat Pig Warren Sapp. And as always, I'm Brandon Lang. We'll see you back here on Wednesday with another enlightening edition of My 2 Cents.